Hello everyone, you're welcome to IDC Learning Center YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be looking at Loyola Jesuit Abuja past questions papers maths paper 1. A lot of people specifically requested that I do this video, and here we go. Now you can see a sample on the screen. So I'm going to start from question 12. Because question 1 to 11 look very easy, just basic operations. Let's get started. Question 12, you can pick up your question paper and join me. Question 12 says, when 2/5 of the class are absent, there are 18 pupils present. What is the total number of pupils in the class? Now, if those absent, okay, if 2/5 equal to those absent, then those present will be 3/5, or you can just subtract this from 1. 1 minus 2/5 will give you those present. Those present, which is 3/5, equal to 18 pupils. The question says, what is the total number of pupils in the class? These 5 represent everything like the total number. So to get the value, you flip. Okay, so if you flip, you are going to have 5/3 times 18/1. 3/1, 3 into 18 will give me 6. 5 times 6 will give me 30 pupils. Okay, question 13. Tayo enters a number into her calculator. She adds 12.7 and multiplies the answer by 3. The calculator now shows 62.4. What was the number that Tayo originally keyed in? Since the number was not given, let's use algebra. Let the number be x. So Tayo enters a number into a calculator. Let it be x. She adds that plus 12.7. Okay. Now what she got, she multiplied it, multiply this by 3. The calculator now shows 62.4. This operation equal to 62.4. Now, what was the number that Tayo originally killed? We are solving for x now. To get rid of the bracket, we need to use this 3 to multiply each of the terms inside the bracket. So 3 times x will give me 3x plus 3 times 12.7 will give me 38.1. equal to 62.4. Collect like terms. 3x equal to 62.4 minus 38.1. 3x equal to 62.4 minus 38.1 will give me 24.3. To get the value of 3, you divide both sides by 3. 3 strikes out 3. 3 into 24 is 8. 3 into 3 is 1. So my answer, which is the number, is 8.1. Question 14. The base of a large tank measures 3 meters by 2.5 meters. Water is poured into the tank to a depth of 1.7 meters. What is the volume of water in the tank? Formula for calculating volume is length times breadth times height. So volume will give us 3 meters times 2.5 meters times 1.7 meters. So volume multiplied through to give you 12.75 meter cube. Question 15. In a test, Cynthia scored 28 marks. If the total possible mark was 35, what percentage of the total score did Cynthia get? Okay, so she scored 28 out of 35. As a percent, you multiply by 100/1. Divide both sides by 7. 35 divided by 7 is 5. 28 divided by 7 is 4. 5 here 1. 5 into 100 is 20. So 20 times 4 will give me 80. Now this is the percentage, it's called 80%. Question 16. The average height for the 5 players in a basketball team is 1.82 meters. So, their total height, which is sum of height for 5 players, will give me 1.82 times 5. Okay? So, this will give me 1.9. That's 9.10. The question continued from here. The mean height of these players and the first reserve is 1.79. So if the first reserve join these 5, there will be 6 now. Now their mean, which is average, is this. So we do sum of 6. That's the sum of 5 plus the mean, the first reserve that joined them. Sum of 6 will now be 1.79. Since the first reserve joined them, we now multiply by 6. This new average times 6. Okay? This will give me 10.74. The question says, how tall is the reserve? This was their total height before the reserve joined them for them to be 6. Now this is their total height, like the 5 of them plus the reserve. So the reserve, to get the reserve, you subtract 10.74 minus 9.10. Okay, so this is 4, this is 6.1. So the reserve is 1.64 meters. That's the height, and that's the answer. Question 17. Paul's salary of 12,000 naira was increased by 6%. What was his salary after the increase? In mathematics, 100% represent everything. So let his salary, which is 12,000, let's represent it with 100%. So 100% equal to 12,000. It was increased by 6%. The new salary will be 100% plus 6%. That's 106%. How much is it? We don't know. Let's use proportion. If 100% will give us 12,000 naira, 106%, will it give us more or less? Of course, it will give us more. If more, less under, looking at both of them. So since it's more, the less, which is 100, will be under, then I have 106 over 100 times 12,000 over 1. This 20 cancels this 20. So 120 times 106 equals 0. 6 times 2, 12, 2, carry 1, 6 times 1, 6 plus 1, 7. 0, 0, 0, 1 times 0, 0, 1 times 2, 2, 1 times 1, 1. So we have 0, 2, 7, 2, 1. So the answer will be 12,720. Now, question 17 has a B part. The B part says, I bought a house for 80,000, okay, and sold it for 92,000. Now, the question says, what percentage profit did I make? To calculate profit, the formula is selling price minus cost price. Okay, now the selling price is 92,000 minus the cost price, which is 80,000. Okay, so if you subtract this, will give me 0.0021 for 12,000 naira profit. But the question says we should find the percentage profit. So percentage profit is profit. Okay, percentage profit is profit over cost price times 100 over 1. So the percentage profit will give me the profit, which is 12,000, divided by the cost price, which is 80,000, times 100 over 1. 1, 2, 3 cancels 1, 2, 3. 1 cancels 1. 2 into 8, 4. 2 into 10, 5. 4 here 1. 4 into 12 is 3. 3 times 5. The answer will be 15%. Okay, question 18. This question says, there are 2 pieces of wood. One is 800 millimeter long and the other is 600 millimeter long. The two pieces are to be cut into a total of 6 smaller pieces. The new pieces are to have length 350 millimeters, 290 millimeters, 260 millimeters, 190 millimeters, 170 millimeters, and 140 millimeters. How would you cut the pieces? Now, the two pieces of wood, one is 800 millimeters, the other is 600 millimeters. The two pieces are to be cut into a total of 6 smaller pieces. So we cut this into 3 smaller pieces, and then we cut this into 3 smaller pieces as well. Okay, now look at the options that has been given you. Which 3 number from this option will you add together to get 800? For 800, I can add 350 mm plus 260 mm and 190 mm. For 600, I can also add 290 mm, 170 millimeters, and then 140 millimeters. So we have our 2 answers. Now for 800 millimeters, please remember to put your units. I'm trying to manage space here. And then we have the one for 600. Okay. In a class, 3/5 of the pupils were girls. 1/4 of the boys in the class were absent. 2 out of 15 of the whole class were absent. There were 9 boys present. How many boys are in the class? Okay, so let's look for the number of boys in the class. If 1/4 of the boys in the class were absent, present will be, let's find the fraction that will be present. 1 minus 1/4 will give me 3/4. Okay, so there were 9 boys present. This fraction, 3/4, equal to 9 boys, that is those present. How many boys are in the class? So get the total number of boys in the class. The denominator represents everything, so it represents the total number of boys in the class. So you flip 4 out of 3 times 9 will give you the number of boys in the class. 3 here 1, 3 into 9, 3, 4 times 3, 12 boys are in the class. How many girls are in the class? If 3/5 of the pupils were girls, from this information we can get the total number of students or pupils in the class. If 3/5 of the pupils were girls, boys will be 2/5, or you do 1 minus 3/5 to get the number of boys, which is 2/5. This 2/5 will give me the total number of boys, which is 12. So to get the total number of students in the class, which is represented by the denominator, you flip. 5 goes up, 2 comes down, times 12/1. I'm solving I now. And this is I. Alright, so 2 here 1, 2 into 12 is 6. 5 times 6, we have 30 pupils in the class. If 12 are boys, girls will be 30, total number of pupils in the class, minus the boys, which is 12. So the number of girls in the class will be 8. Alright, hope I can clean the board now. So I've solved for I and I. Let's find I. Okay, so you can always take the video back a bit if you are confused anywhere. Okay. Okay, now let's find the number of girls present. Remember, the number of girls in the class equal to 18, like number of girls. Now, to get the number of girls present, let's find out the number of boys absent. If 1/4 of the boys in the class were absent, so absent for the boys equal to 1/4 of the boys, and the boys are 12. 1/4 of means times 12/1 will give me the number of boys absent. So for year 1, for year 3, 3 boys were absent. And 3 over 5, okay, the question says 2 over 15 of the whole class were absent. The number of pupils absent, the whole class now. Okay, so this will give me 2 over 15 times 30, which is the total number of pupils in the class. 15 year 1, 15 year 2, 2 times 2, 4 pupils were absent altogether. If 3 of them are boys, if 3 boys are absent, then number of girls absent will be 4 minus 3, which is just 1 girl was absent. Remember, the total number of girls in the class are 18 minus the 1 absent. Number of girls present, which is 17. So this is 17. Number of girls in the class, 18. Number of boys in the class, 12. Question 20. The 13 girls in a class got an average mark of 70 in a test. Their total score or sum of 13 will be 70 times 13. 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 7 21, 1 times 0 0, 1 times 7 7. Add this together, we have 0 1 9. 910 is the total mark. The 7 boys in the class got an average mark of 60. Sum of the 7 boys in the class will be 60 times 7. 7 times 0 0, 7 times 6 42, that's 420. What is the average mark of the whole class? In total, 13 girls plus 7 boys will give us 20. So average will be the total score, which is 910 plus 420. This will give me 0 3. 9 plus 4 13. Now divide these 1330. Average, you divide total by how many there are. There are 20 altogether. That's 13 girls, 7 boys. Divide by 20. 0 cancels 0. 2 year 1, 2 into 13 is 6 remainder 1. 2 into 13 is 6 remainder 1 over 2. So the answer is 16.5 or 66.5 or 16 whole number 1 over 2. Okay, question 21. This question says, in a secondary school, the first activity starts at 8:05 a.m. If there are 3 activities to be done, which take 35 minutes each, and then a break period at the end of these activities, at what time does the break start? So we have 3 activities to be done, which take 35 minutes each. The total time these activities will take will be 35 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15, 5 put 1 here. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1, take 105 minutes. So the break time will be, how many hours can I get from 105? If 60 minutes make 1 hour, I can get 1 hour. Okay, let me write it here. I can get 1 hour and 55 minutes. No, sorry, 45 minutes. Yeah, remove 60, will be left with 45. Yeah. 1 hour, 45 minutes. Let's add it to the time the first activity starts. So 8.05, that's 8 hours, 5 minutes plus 1 hour, 45 minutes. Is 0 carry 1, 50. The answer will be 9:50. Okay, hold on. 9:50 a.m. Question 22. Last year in Boko, there were 75 reported cases of chickenpox. This year, the number dropped by 16%. How many cases have been reported this year? In Boko last year, let everything be represented by 100%, equal to 75 cases of chickenpox. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've not done so. 100% equal to 75%. Now this year the number dropped by 16%. So 100 minus 16 will give you the new percentage, which will be 84%. Equal to, that's what they want us to find. If 100% will give us 75%, 84% will it be more or less? To definitely be less. If less, more under. So we have more, 100 under, 84 on top, times 75 over 1. 5 year, 20. 5 into 7, 1 remainder 2. 5 year, 5, that's 15. 5 into 15, 3. 5 into 24. 4 year, 1. 4 into 8, 2. 4 into 4, 1. So the answer will be 21 times 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. The answer will be 63 cases. Question 23. When a farmer digs up 80 kg of cocoyams, she finds that 25% are rotten. Of the remaining healthy cocoyams, 10% are too small to sell. What is the mass of healthy cocoyams large enough to sell? The total weight of the cocoyams equal to 80 kg. She finds that 25% are rotten. So 25%, which means 25 over 100 times 80 over 1. 0 cancels 0, 2 year 5, 2 year 4, 5 year 1, 5 into 25, 5 times 4, 20 kg are rotten. So the good part will be 80 kg minus 20 kg, which will give us 60 kg. 10% are too small to sell. So 10 over 100 times 60 over 1 are too small to sell. 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. So 6 kg are too small to sell. What is the mass of healthy cocoyams large enough to sell? 60 kg minus 66 kg are healthy and large enough to sell, which is 54 kg. That's the answer. Question 24. I think of a number, add 6, divide the result by 5 and the answer is 10. What number did I think of? For algebra, let the number be x. I add 6 to x, divide the result by 5, the answer is 10. Let's find the value of x. Let this 10 be over 1. All numbers have a denominator of 1, then cross multiply. X plus 6 times 1 will give me x plus 6 equal to 5 times 10 will give me 50. Collect like terms. If x plus 6 equal to 50, move 60 to the right hand side, the plus changes to minus. X will be 50 minus 6. X equal to 44. Okay, question 25. I think of a number, let the number be x again, or let's use a different letter, let the number be m. Multiply it by 3 times 3, okay? Subtract the result from 37. So we have 37. M times 3 is 3m. Subtract this result from 37 minus 3m. The answer is 19. What number did I think of? Collect like terms. Move minus 3m to the right and bring 19 to the left. 37, 19 will become a negative number, minus 19 equal to 3m. Okay, so 37 minus 19. Borrow 1 from these two. 17 minus 9, 8. 2 minus 1 is 1. Will give me 18. 3m equal to 18. Divide both sides by 3. 3 cancels 3. 3 into 18 is 6. The number I thought of is 6. That's the answer. Question 26. At a barter market, I exchanged 2 ducks for 3 chickens, 5 chickens for 2 fishes, and 4 fishes for 7 snails. Number 1. How many chickens would I get for 6 ducks? Remember, 2 ducks here equal to 3 chickens. How many chickens will I get for 6 dogs? That's what we are looking for. We use proportion. If 2 dogs will give me 3 chickens, 6 dogs should give me more chickens than 2 dogs. If more, less, under. So the less, which is 2, will be under, 6 will be top, times 3 over 1. Okay? So 6 times 3 will give me 18. 18 divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9. How many chickens will I get? 9 chickens. B. So this is 9. How many fishes will I get for 10 dogs? So if 2 dogs equal to 3 chickens, here 5 chickens goes for 2 fishes, isn't it? How many fishes will I get for 10 dogs? Let's find out how many dogs is in 5 chickens. How many dogs equal to 5 chickens? If 3 chickens will give us 2 dogs, 5 chickens will give us more. If more, less, under. 5 over 3 times 2 over 1. So it will be 10 over 3 dogs. 5 chickens goes for 2 fishes. So what I've done, this means that if 5 chickens equal to 10 over 3 dogs, then 2 fishes equal to 10 over 3 dogs as well. 10 over 3 dogs equal to 2 fishes. Since 5 chickens and 2 fishes are the same, are equal. Okay? Okay, let's continue from this part. If 2 fishes, from what I've done, equal to 10 over 3 dogs, the question says, how many fishes can I get for 10 dogs? 10 dogs will give me more fishes. So if 10 less, under, you divide by 10 over 3. 10 divided by 10 over 3 times 2 fishes will give us our answer. 10 times, you flip 3 up, 10 down, times 2. 10 cancels 10. My answer will be 6 fishes. Yeah. So my answer is 6. Okay, the last part of this question, you can always take this video back a bit if you get stuck somewhere. I want to clean this part so we can take the third question and question 26. Okay, number 3. How many snails could I exchange for 20 dogs? 4 fishes will give me 7 snails. Let's find out how many dogs these 4 fishes will be. If 10 dogs equal to 6 fishes, 4 fishes, how many dogs will it be? It will definitely be less than 10 dogs or less than what 6 fishes will give us. So if less, more, under, the more 6 will be under, the 4 will be on top, times 10 over 1. 2 into 6 is 3, 2 into 10 is 5, 4 times 5, 20 over 3 dogs. These 20 over 3 dogs equal to 4 fishes, so don't forget that. So yeah, and it's same thing as, since 4 fishes equals 7 snails, I can say that 20 over 3 dogs equal to 7 snails. Now, how many snails could I exchange for 20 dogs? This is 20. How many snails? 20 is bigger than 20 over 3, so 20 will give us more. If more, less, under, you divide by 20 over 3 and multiply by 7. So 20 times, you flip 3 over 20 times 7 over 1. 20 cancels 20. 3 times 7 will give me 21. That's the answer. Okay, 21 snails. Question 27. Charles gets 38 out of 50 in an English test, 16 out of 20 in a math test, and 79% in a science test. In which subject did he do best? Let's compare them. English equal to 38 over 50. Math equal to 16 over 20. And then science equal to 79% is same thing as 79 over 100. To compare them, let's look for their LCM. LCM of the denominators 50, 20, 100 will give me 100. Okay, so let's start from English. If English is 38 over 50, let 38 over 50 equal to 100. 50 into 100 is 2. 2 times 38 will give me 76. Math, 16 over 20, since the LCM is 100. 20 into 100 is 5. 16 times 5 will give me 80. And science, which is 79%, 9 over 100. If the LCM is 100, 100 into 100, 1 times 7, I'll get back 79. In which subject did he do best? The answer will be math, which is this. In which subject did he do worse? The answer will be English, which is 76 over 100. Okay, to question 28. When roasting a chicken, Ore allows a cooking time of 20 minutes per half kilogram and then adds an extra 30 minutes. The first question says, how long a minute does she take to roast a 2.5 kg chicken? So to find out how many half kg is in 2.5 kg, you divide 2.5 kg by half kg, which is something as 0.5 kg, now times 20 minutes. Kg cancels kg. 2.5 divided by 0.5 is 5, or you can make both of them a whole number, which will give you 25 divided by 5. 5 times 20, it will take 100 minutes. Then the question says she adds an extra 30 minutes at the end, so plus 30 minutes, so the final answer will be 130 minutes. The second part of the question says, if she cooks a chicken for 90 minutes, how much did the chicken weigh? The first thing we need to do, let's remove the extra. 90 minutes minus the extra time she usually adds, which is 30 minutes, to give me 60 minutes. So if cooking time for 20 minutes, all right, if 20 minutes, let me just create space. All right, now for the B part again. Okay, let me solve it here. If 20 minutes equal to 1 over 2 kg, 60, all right, like I said, 90 minus the extra time, which is 30, will give me 60 minutes. So 60 minutes, how many kg will it give me? I don't know. It will definitely give me more kg, if more or less under. You have 60 divided by 20 times half kg, which is something as 0.5. 0 cancels 0, 2 here 1, 2 here 3. 0.5 times 3. 3 times 5, 15. 5, put 1 here. 3 times 0, 0 plus 1, 1. So the answer will be 1.5 kg. That's B. Question 29 has A and B as well. In September 1999, there were 350 pupils at LJC. The ratio of girls to boys was 3:4. Work out how many girls were at the school in September 1999. So the first thing we need to do is to do sum of ratio. 3:4, 3 plus 4 equal to 7. Remember, this question, girls were mentioned first, so 3 is girls, 4 is boys. The girls, how many girls were at the school in September will be 3 out of sum of ratio, which is 7 times 350 over 1. 7 here 1, 7 into 35 is 5. 3 times 50 equal to 150 girls. Like I said, you can always take the video back a bit if you get confused. Okay, I need to clean this to solve the second part of the question. So let me write down this answer, 150. By September 2000, the number of girls had increased by 8%. Let the initial amount be 100%. If 100% equal to 150, since it's now 8%, it will be 108% equal to this. 108% will definitely be more. If more or less under, we have 108 divided by 100 times 150 over 1. 0 cancels 0. 5 here 2. 5 into 15, 3. 2 here 1. 2 into 108 will give me 2 into 10 is 5. 2 into 8 is 4. Now 54 times 3. 2, put 1 here. 3 times 5, 15 plus 1. 162 girls. Alright, the third part of this question 29. The number of boys at the school also increased. For every 5 boys in September 1999, there were 7 boys in September 2000. Find the number of boys at the school in September 2000. In the previous question we did, in September 1999, there were 350 pupils, don't forget that. And then we now, from the ratio 3 girls to 4, we got the number of girls as 150. So the number of boys at 1999 will be 200 boys. We have new ratio. For every 5 boys, 5 ratio 7 or 5 divided by 7, no, ratio means division, equal to, let's find the number of boys at the school in September 2000. This 5 goes with 200 boys, that's for 1999. This 7 equals to x for 2000. Cross multiply. 5 times x is 5x equal to 7 times 200. Now divide both sides by 5. 5 cancels 5. 5 here 1. 5 into 200 is 40. So the number of boys will be 40 times the 7 here, which will give me 280. That's the number of boys at the school in September 2000. The fourth part of the question says, how many pupils were there at LJC in September 2000? In the previous question, the girls increased. In September 2000, we got 162 girls. Now, in September 2000, we have 280 boys. All you need to do is just to sum both of them together. So, IV will be 162 girls, then 280 boys. This 2, 8 plus 6, 14. 4, put 1 here. 2, 3, 4. 442 will be our final answer. Question 30. At a 20% off sale, a toy sold for 80 naira. Well, what was the original price? Let the original price be 100%. At a 20% off sale, okay, so the new price, if they gave a discount of 20%, it will be 100% again. The new price will be 100 minus 20, 80%, equal to 80. To get 100%, which is the original price, it will definitely be more. So if 80% is 80, 100% will be more. If more or less under, the less, which is 80, will be under, then 100 times 80 over 1. 80 cancels 80. The answer will be 100 naira. Question 31. This question says, if you divide 120 naira between Uche and Obioma in the ratio 1:3 respectively, how much does each get? Uche will get, sum of ratio 1 plus 3 is 4. Uche will get 1/4 times 120/1. 4 here 1, 4 here 3. Uche gets 30. Obioma gets 3 out of sum of ratio, which is 4 times 120 over 1. 4 year 1, 4 year 3, that's 30. 3 times 30. Obioma gets 19 naira, while Uche gets 30 naira. Question 32. 3 people shared 35,000 from an inheritance. Ibi received half as much as Isioma, and Isioma received half as much as Uzoma. How much did each one receive? Let the ratio be 1:2:4. So the first person here, Uzoma, which is 1, received 1 out of sum of ratio 4567 times 35,000. 7 year 1, 7 year 5 to give me 5,000. Now the second person will receive, which is 2. 2 out of 7 times 35,000. 7 year 1, 7 year 5. That's 10,000. The third person will receive 4 out of 7 times 35,000. 7 year 1, 7 year 5. 4 times 5, 20. 0, 0, 0, that's 20,000. Okay. Question 33. A train travels at 40 kilometers. 40 kilometers equal to 1 hour. And 1 hour is 60 seconds. Don't forget. Let me express it in 60 minutes. Let me express it in minutes. How far will it travel in 1 hour 36 minutes? 1 hour is 60 minutes plus 36 minutes, that's 96 minutes. Everything here will give me 96 minutes. How far? If 40 kilometers equal to 60 meters, 96 meters will definitely be more, if more or less under. You have 96 over 60 times 40 over 1. 0 cancel 0. 2 year 3. 2 year 2. 3 year 1. 3 year 32. 32 times 2. My answer will be 64 kilometers. Alright, thank you. I'm going to stop here for today. I'm going to continue